Hi everybody, Ali Akbarian, your resident road safety expert from Mobility Engineering, back again for another Q&A. Thanks for sending in those questions, we love them, keep them coming. And as I always say, thanks to my trusty subscribe pillow, hit the button that looks a bit like this pillow down there somewhere. Help us get to that 1,000 subscribers. And once we hit that 1,000 subscribers, we're going to throw this pillow away and we're going to find something else. So help us get rid of that bloody pillow. All right, now, on to today's question. Today's question is around the Turny Evo product and family, the Turny Evo Transfer Carony system, which I've got the base here in front of me. So the Turny Evo is definitely the world's most advanced swivel seat and manual handling transfer system for vehicles. I'm going to quickly show you how it works and how the Carony Transfer Base works. This has been asked from us from the therapist community. We are getting a lot of people inquiring about this as an alternate to a wheelchair accessible vehicle. This is a very, very different kind of way of looking at transporting around compared to what what's been available to us in Australia. And so there's a bit of confusion and a bit of questions around how it works, but it's a fantastic system and it has a lot of positives and a lot of wonderful feedback that Australians are giving us as they're using it. So let's get into it. So the first thing is we operate the swivel seat. It's an electric swivel seat with the remote. Now as it's coming out, I'll give you a couple of little features on this seat. What it does is so this is a Mitsubishi Outlander that it's fitted in, and what you will see is it can be a little bit tight there around the edges. So this is a system that is not 100% hands-free. This is a system that removes the manual handling for basically like the carer, right? So here, you will still need to help them get their legs through the tight spots. There is a little foot support plate which you can bring the legs up onto that helps to get them in that sort of compact space. So it is a little bit tight. This Outlander is probably one of the more open vehicles that it can go in. But on top of that, this Outlander is a very popular standard SUV vehicle in Australia. So it shows you that you can get around town, go off road, do whatever you need to do with your disability. So it's and with your access options. Restrictions. So let's get this thing going. Now, this basically allows you to transfer onto the seat. If I was in my own wheelchair, I could transfer myself on and slide back in, right? However, where this product really shines is when it is linked up with the Carony Transfer System. So the Carony Transfer System is basically this base. What this does is it actually clicks into that. So we'll put our seat thing away, our foot plate away. And what we'll do is we'll bring this down like so. And in this case, we are just a little bit off the height, so we'll just adjust the height a little bit. We'll bring it up a bit, like so. And then we just click it in. We engage our brakes on our wheels for safety. And if I've got my occupant there, basically I just push this lever down and I push my occupant over like that onto the wheelchair. Now then, what I do is I disconnect this from the wheelchair, from the Carony system. I undo my brakes to disconnect it, and I pull it out. And then you will see you have all your footrest, you have everything there. You have also balance, and you'll see I have a full care assist, brakes and handles there on a way to go. You have a pressure cushion built into it, an air pressure cushion where you can release and not release. And you also have a full functioning wheelchair base. This is not your full wheelchair, this is a travel system. So if I have a medical prescribed wheelchair that I would use, I would still need that. What this allows me to do is opens up a little bit of independence and opens up a little bit more access to different areas. So I can get a lot of my wheelchair supports. This seat has been manufactured in partnership with Permobil, who is one of the world's leading manufacturers of wheelchairs. And so you can get all the Permobil support attachments that can basically fit onto this seat. So this seat is a hybrid car seat between a seat and a wheelchair. So it's not going to replace your wheelchair, but it's going to do a lot of the wheelchair functions. So when you're out of the shops or you're out for a small trip, you can actually still have that right support for your person and for your body. And that's how this system works. So it allows me to basically get around town, do what I need to do as a care assist option. It can also be self-propelled, so I can put different wheels on there and put self-propelled wheels. And I can also use an electronic control from there, and also have an electronic control remote at the back there as well. So that's how this particular system works. And then when I want to transfer my occupant back to the car, I basically wind them back up to the rails, click them back in, like that. And then I would effectively just push the button and just do it the same in reverse, and come around, get rid of my wheelchair base, and that would then lift into the vehicle either manually or with a wheelchair carrier, and then you just push your swivel seat and it goes all the way back in. And as I said, you may need to help with the legs, you may need to help with the manual handling. When I say manual handling, just for the tight access, but what this does is this takes away all of the heavy load of the manual handling, and it allows you to save your back and allows you to have a prolonged life together, basically, with the occupant that's sitting there. So it's a wonderful product, particularly when coupled with this Carony system, and so hopefully this helps answer the question of how this all system works and how it all integrates. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.